Coaching athletes with disabilities is nothing more like coaching a able-bodied athlete. Now you just get to embrace the opportunity and embrace the challenge. So when you think about it as coaches, we don't never get to. I mean, the agenda as a coach, it never changes. So the agenda as a coach is you always want to put out maximum effort yourself, which will then get your players to put out maximum effort as well. So if you're putting out maximum effort as a coach, as coaching an athlete with a disability, whether that's intellectual disability or a physical disability, you always want to put out maximum effort because in return your players will give you maximum effort. I mean, because as a coach, the ultimate goal for you is you want them to be able to run through a wall for you. That means you want them to be able to do anything you ask for in the reins as a player. So I mean, that's diving on the ground for a loose ball, taking on big blocks in the game, or when the pressure does come in a big game, you want them to just embrace the challenge, embrace the opportunity. Secondly, treat the athletes like they're athletes, because at the end of the day, they're athletes. They're just athletes with disability. That doesn't change anything. So treat them just as you would like to be treated. If you have children, treat them just as your children, you would want your children to be treated as if they had a disability. So I mean that motto, that narrative, that doesn't change. Treat the athlete as if they're athlete, because at the end of the day, they're an athlete trying to chase their goal, and they need your help. They need your help to reach their maximum potential and their maximum potential, and you're gonna get that maximum effort out of them. Rise to the occasion. As I stated earlier, rise to the occasion. Embrace the challenge. Rise to the occasion. Don't shy away from the opportunity from coaching an athlete with a disability. I mean, because you don't. These type of opportunities, they don't come often. I mean, they're out there, but they don't necessarily just walk into your lap as if you were coaching, let's say a regular athlete, meaning a non-disability athlete. So embrace the challenge, rise to the occasion, and be creative. Be creative when you're dealing with these athletes. Be creative when you're dealing with these athletes. So when I say be creative, that means you don't want to approach practice normally as if you're dealing with regular athletes, because these aren't normal athletes. These are athletes with disabilities. I mean, I know I'm saying that they're not normal, but they are normal. But the structure of practice would be a little bit different because these are different athletes. So be creative in your approach. Have a clear-cut communication. So when you're dealing with athletes with intellectual disabilities, the learning curve is a little different. The limitations are a little bit different. So you want to, as far as the communication goes, you're gonna have to repeat a lot. The repetition in your dialogue. Be patient. Use hand gestures. Get to the point. I mean, even though you're gonna have to repeat it and rephrase it, but stay connected to the athlete. You don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose that connection, because the narrative is a little bit different. The situation is a little bit different. But having that clear-cut communication, that understanding, the patience is key. The patience is very much key. Me, not even just dealing with athletes with disabilities or intellectual disabilities, children, the patience with children is different. It's different, but when you're coaching adults, coach them like adults. They want to be treated like adults because they are adults. Don't shy away because let's say if they're in a wheelchair or whatever the case may be, treat them like adults. Don't shy away from giving that tough coaching because they need that. They need that. They want that. They're going to look for that. Don't shy away from that. And lastly, just have fun, man. And have fun and enjoy the game. The game never changes. The goal is to win. Of course, we all want to be winners. So have fun. Go out and win. Compete. Be yourself. Coach to the best of your ability. When I mean coach to the best of your ability, I really mean coach to the best of your ability. Don't shy away from that. Coach the game as if you would want to be coached. Coach the game as if you were playing the game. So that's simple. Embrace the challenge, rise to the occasion, clear communication, and have fun.